All right, you beautiful bastions, get on in here. We have got to talk about something. The shifting of the goalpost is beginning. This is the beginning of the end. I know these people. I study these people. We do it together. The left is changing where the conversation is going around the shutdown. This is significant, and it marks the beginning of the end. Everything has been linked in the description box below. Let me know if I land this plane in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. If you want to keep on winning, saving this country, and finding it better than you found it for the next generation, of course. And thank you guys all for jumping in. As you get in here, make sure you hit the comments, the chats, the 5x5s, the emojis. Make sure the audio and video is working to your satisfaction. Let me know over there, because this engagement that you guys do is what drives this entire thing forward. So let's make sure to get this message out here. All right, there's everybody. Good stuff. Let's get into this. We have got to talk about something, people, because I swear to you, I love trends. My veterans who have been with me for a while, you guys know I love a trend. You know I pick up on details. When things start happening in little nuance and little details, it's really important, and I'm going to bring it to you as fast as I can. That's why I need you guys to hit that subscribe button so you get it faster. Okay, this is all about momentum. Let's get into this. So, I told you early on, I don't care about the shutdown from a standpoint of who's going to be the better liar and who's going to handle the PR and the game and I don't like any of that crap. In my opinion, shutdowns are tools that are used to increase leverage, and the people are leverage for the government power. I don't like that. That's fine. Whatever. That's over here. But what I am going to cover is the little nuances in behavior of politicians, because I find that absolutely fascinating. Now, let me get into this a little bit. And while we get in here, I've got a soup du jour. I've got an opening soup for you guys to start this meal off right. And then we've got all these clips we've got to work through. But as we get in here, this is something that the left was crowing about today. I'm going to hand it over to CNN, Harry Enton, my boy over there at CNN. And listen, all of a sudden, the Dems are saved. They will not lose ever again. It turns out everyone likes them again because of this one thing. And I'm going to blow it apart in a second. Watch this. And this is just the entertaining opening.
New polling just out was really eye-popping to me.
It was shocking to me, John, and it comes down to party identification. Do you identify as a Democrat or as a Republican? And traditionally speaking, this is a metric that has been quite telling of elections, and we'll get into that a little bit. Party ID margin, Dem versus Republicans. Specifically, I'm talking about Gallup. Back in Q1 of 2025, it was a tie. Look at how much Democrats have gained on this metric, according to Gallup. Their latest metric, Democrats are ahead by 7 points. That is a 7-point movement to the left. I looked at some other pollsters as well to see if there was similar movement. Among Quinnipiac, it was +1 Republican. And you can see, again, movement to the left. Democrats +3. You know, last year, going into the 2024 presidential election, that was the rare time in which Republicans actually held a lead in Gallup's party ID measure. That Republican lead is no more. Adios, amigos. Eliminated. Now Democrats ahead by 7 points, at least according to Gallup.
And this is
That last phrase there, at least according to Gallup. Okay, so I'm just going to throw some ice cold water on the... Never mind, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to throw some ice cold water on them real quick. So this poll, that party ID that they're throwing out there, is all about who's going to pick up a phone call and go, hey, I'm a random stranger. Which party do you identify with? By the way, if you identify with Trump, you're a Nazi. And they're going, ha-ha, we're winning! It's just like the polling in 2020. It's just like the polling in 2016. And just like the polling in 2024. Do you support Donald Trump? Why are you going to key my car? Really? Okay, let me just throw a few more things. A little bit more ice water. Again, guys, the emojis, the likes, the shares, the comments. It fuels the entire machine of freedom. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this. Let me pop this up here for you. This is the Morning Consult Trump approval. He says he's +1, or it says he's +1. And he's disapproval is down 2, and immigration is his highest. Interesting, because I thought that was the part that made him Satan. Anyway, right down here, this is the reason I bring this up, because guys, I'm just now building into the video. We're just now getting started. The generic ballot is 46 Democrat, Republican 43, according to the Morning Consult. Hold on, wait for it. This is just as important. Now, according to CNBC, look at that. Now it's -1 and +3, so it's 48-47. So the window is +1 to +3. Guess what that means? Come here. I'm going to share a secret with you. That means they're neutral. Because these polls and these generic ballots, they all favor Democrats. So if they're at 1 to 3, that means nothing's happening. If they're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that means they have an advantage. But they don't tell you that. I'm here to do that. I got you. But now, Let's keep on getting in here. We are getting 1,300 people in here. Make sure you guys are sending this out. You're sharing this. You're doing all the things. Subscribe buttons, likes, comments, emojis. It's how we fuel this. And oh my God, this little piece right here. I forgot before we get in. This is the wrapping up of the soup du jour. You know, it's always telling where the money is. Yeah, the cash on hand. The Republicans have $86 million in liquid capital, and the DNC has $12 million in liquid capital since Kamala Harris took out the Amex for her campaign and spent $2 billion. Yeah, things they ain't going to tell you. Don't worry, I got y'all. Now, let's get to the main course, because this is why you're here. This is the whole point of what they're doing. Now, before I show you this clip, and as more people get in, we're at 1,500, which is amazing. This is the key point, and you have to understand what's happening and what I'm about to show you. I got to set this up nicely. Earlier on in the shutdown talk, and all the PR manipulation, and the Democrats' big blustering PR advances and speeches and all these different press conferences, it was all about the Republicans are shutting down the government. Let me hear you in the comment over here in the chat if you remember the Democrats and the media saying the Republicans were shutting down the government. I'll wait, because I need to know you guys heard that too, so I know I'm not taking crazy pills. Because I'm pretty sure the opening salvo for 2 weeks was Republicans were shutting down the government because they're evil, right? So just let me know over here if I'm right. If I'm, emojis, do something. But honest to goodness, I seem to remember that being the case. Well, when we remember. Good, thank you, Nathan. When you start hearing a slight deviation and people start saying things that are outside the norm, you start getting into things like this. This is the beginning of the fold. I'm telling you, I've seen these people in the gun world. This is how they do it. They come out with an AR-15 ban, and then they start going like, oh, well, maybe common sense measures like a universal background check, and then they measure it down to like red flag laws, and that's exactly how they do it. That's how Democrats work. All right. Watch what Jon Stewart says and Bernie Sanders, because I'm going to start you off with the socialist stale bread Bernie Sanders to get this going.
What Democrats find themselves in a place is we've shut down the government to protect subsidies for an insurance marketplace that funnels $800 billion a year into the pockets of all these insurance companies.
Okay, hold on a second. He's got something else really important to say. Hold on. Who's shut down the government? We did? That's a sitting U.S. Senator. It's Bernie Sanders. He's the guy that leads the left. He and his little sidekick, Yappy Dog AOC, Taheen. You can't say that, Jon Stewart. That conflicts with the narrative. Oh my goodness, that's not the only person saying it. Watch, I'm telling you, this is going to be their off-ramp. I'm going to show you the off-ramp in a second, or at least a prediction of an off-ramp. Let's keep going.
Democrats box themselves into a corner fighting for a system that ultimately, to get the thing that you want, that I think the American people want, they're going to have to abandon.
Yes. Look, here's where we are right now.
Let me spare you his 2 minutes of talking. The millionaires and the billionaires, people are going to die, and we need to do social redistribution of wealth. You got it. You caught up. Cool. Here's the thing. Jon Stewart just let the cat out of the bag. And I've got more coming. There's 4 more tabs to show you some things here. Democrats boxed themselves in by their own shutdown to accomplish what they wanted and the American people wanted with health care. They're going to kick themselves in their own cojones. That's the point. And then Bernie Sanders goes, yes, well, of course. Millionaires and billionaires. You can't say millionaires anymore because I'm a millionaire. I got 3 lake houses. I'm the richest and most wealthiest socialist alive, but I work hard for it. They added that part. But you get the idea. He just admitted that Democrats shut the whole thing down. And then he said yes. But then we go to the next one. And again, guys, this is where it gets really fun. You remember late last week when we were talking about this with John Fetterman saying something that was so outside the norm and so weird because it didn't make sense. But wait, here he goes. And by the way, if you're just now tuning in, 2,000 people, like, subscribe, share. Emojis and chats, people. It helps the system go. Let's get it. Listen to John Fetterman.
That's why shutting the government is really what the Democratic Party wants to do. And I follow country, then party. And it's the wrong thing for the country in a period of chaos. I refuse to vote to shut our government down. I absolutely would love to have. I I would love to have a conversation about extending the tax credits for health care. Absolutely. But I would remind everybody, too, this was designed by the Democratic Party to expire at the end of the year. This is not something taken from by the Republicans. They were designed to expire. Now let's have a conversation to extend it and not shut our government down. That's what.
All right. You've now got 2 United States senators on Team Blue saying that the Democrats shut the government down and that was the entire intent. That's 2 of them. Okay? Maybe it's just a disease in the Senate. Nope. And again, guys, we're walking through this tab by tab. I'm going to tell you in my high-level prediction of how they're going to get out of this with an escape valve probably before Friday, if not before Monday of next week. All right, let's keep going. Again, if you're in here now just for the first time, like, subscribe, share. Let's get it. This is the speaker, or excuse me, the minority leader in the House openly saying it's about something else. Watch this. We covered this one too. Every video we do builds on each other. Watch this. Or don't watch this.
Senator Thune is offering there is to have a vote on a Democratic or bipartisan plan to extend those subsidies so people's premiums don't go up, as they will now dramatically in January, if the Democrats simply agree to vote to have that temporary funding extension. Is that something you would be willing to agree with? You get your vote on health care, but you also reopen the government.
I think what we've said is that we will not support a partisan Republican spending bill, which is the bill that they continue to bring before the Senate and that emerged from the House, if that bill guts the health care of the American people.
What Senator Thune is...
So they gave him an off-ramp, a complete and total off-ramp. Okay, I got to get off that because that's going to cause a distraction. A complete and total off-ramp, but Hakeem Jeffries isn't doing it. In fact, if you saw the clip of him today, he's out there saying, like, be careful who says my name, because one day we'll be in power, basically threatening everybody. Yeah, it's going well. It's going real great. But so far, you got Bernie Sanders and you got John Fetterman saying Democrats shut everything down for the benefit of health care. Hakeem Jeffries goes on ABC and gets pushed a little bit and says it's for the health care. The off-ramp is going to be, we put up a good fight, did all we could for the health care of the American people to try to spin it for political gain in the midterms. That's what it's going to be. I got more, though. Watch this. Remember, it's all about the people, right? Oh, look, another senator, this one from New Mexico. And guys, if you're now getting in here, emojis, chats, likes, shares, subscribes, let's get it. Nope. Yep. Nope. Maybe. Maybe. It's having an aneurysm. Wait for it. Okay, this deserves a reload. Hold on. Man, X. Okay, I swear, if you guys are having an aneurysm, I'm having an aneurysm. Okay, enough of that. All right, let's see if it's all of them. Hold on a second. I'm going to take that off so I can fix this while you guys don't have to stare at that. Because I really want this one to play. Like, this is a really good one. God, come on, X. I believed in you. Come on, Elon. Media could not be played. Man, that would really be a bummer. Because I was, like, building that up really strong. Come on. What about this one? Apparently all media died? Hold the phone. We are going to go to a backup option. Because I am versatile. Apparently all media died right then on X. Great job, X. All right. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep on walking you through my prediction, and I'm going to be refreshing this in the background, and if it comes up, I'll play it, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. That really stinks. There's 2 more Democrat senators who are saying something, but I'll give you the summation if it doesn't work. Here's the idea. The Democrats cannot get out of this without some sort of spin, some sort of, we've got to get beyond this, we've got to basically recover our invested political capital, so we got to find a way to spin this out, and without basically saving face without taking too many L's. That's what they're going to try to do because their polling is falling, their money is falling, the No Kings Rally, Polydent sponsored event, and Rascal giveaways failed. And so now they're going to have to find a way out of this because Trump is just sitting here on the other side just taking all their money away. I mean, literally just program after program after program after program. It's quite comical, actually. So as we're going through this, they got to find an off-ramp. And I just showed you Bernie Sanders saying the Democrats did it. Jon Stewart saying the Democrats did it. John Fetterman saying they did it. Democrats did it. There's another one here. John Heinrich, senator from New Mexico, says he's not going to pay them. Hakeem Jeffries, he's not going to pay the people. This is all striking through to the point where it's like, well, wait, what's the game plan? Because you just shifted your entire thing. Before it was all Republicans, and now it's we're doing it for the people. Well, hold on a second. A minute ago, it was you were doing it. Republicans were doing it. Then when that failed, now it's, well, yeah, we're doing it, but we're doing it for the people. You see that transition shift? That transition shift is going to be their off-ramp. They're going to go, sure, we said it was the Republicans, but we put up the good college fight and gave it the old college try. We tried to do it for the American people, so we need the midterms to get the job done next time. My professional, I'm going 70-30 estimate, hypothetical on this one, and hypothesis, is they're going to do that. Because there's no other off-ramp. They don't have another way to do it. If they vote to fund the open the government, they're going to get heat from their left flank. If they don't fund the government, they're going to get heat from everybody else, and they're going to keep on losing programs. So they got to find a way to open the government so they relieve the pressure. The only way to do it that they have politically is to take the votes, do the votes, open the government, and then say, because we tried to do this for healthcare for the American people. That is most likely what's going to happen. I'm going to try this one more time because I really want this clip to work. Like, this is a really good clip. And I'm really bummed out. X decided to have an aneurysm right then. Yeah, still having an aneurysm. X, Elon, you had one job. Yeah, all the media apparently is not playing right now. But hey, listen, I promise you I will show that to you on another video to recap this. But listen, what do you guys think of my hypothesis? Do you think that I'm over the target? Am I way off base? Am I insane? Am I crazy pills? Have I gone bananas? Or am I just a guy on the internet who sees things a little bit differently? But I'm calling it. They're looking for the off-ramp. Friday or by Monday. That's just my gut. But let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Thank you so much to the new subscribers. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. I promise you the clips work like 99% of the time. Just, of course, not right this second at the great culmination of that amazing performance that I just delivered. But other than that, we'll get it next time. Guys, I love each and every one of you. Just the right amount that makes you feel comfortable. See you on the next one. Thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you.